สวัสดีครับ I'm Point from ค้นพบ It's been a while since my last upload. The last video probably over a month ago now. Anyways, as you may have heard or you may know, last week on January 22nd, Vietnamese Buddhist monk of the Zen tradition, Thich Nhat Hanh, passed away. And he is a well-respected teacher who brought so much love and compassion and taught so much about what it means to love, what mindfulness is, what compassion is, and brought so much wisdom to the world. And I myself am so grateful and very, very grateful for his teachings because I have learned so much from following his videos or his writings and his work in general. So I wanted to take the opportunity and make this video to honor him. And I thought the best way to do that would be to share with you a few quotes that I really found meaningful and impactful. So here we go. The first one, Thich Nhat Hanh. We really have to understand the person we want to love. If our love is only a will to possess, it is not love. If we only think of ourselves, if we know only our own needs and ignore the needs of the other person, we cannot love. We must look deeply in order to see and understand the needs, aspirations, and suffering of the person we love. This is the ground of real love. You cannot resist loving another person when you really understand him or her. Now this quote goes on, but I believe this was a passage from the book Peace is Every Step, The Path to Mindfulness in Everyday Life by Thich Nhat Hanh. So again, I really love how meaningful that quote is because I could not agree more, and I'm learning more about that every day myself as I continue to go on my own personal growth journey, personal development journey. And I think the reason why it was impactful for me, this quote, was because indeed it is true. If we really care to understand about the nature of someone's behavior or the suffering that they themselves are going through, whether we may realize it or not, if we really dig down and bring it apart and break it apart and really see what's going on here, then with all understanding, that dissolves any need to be angry at that person, any need to be hateful or upset or demonize that other person, because understanding dissolves all those negative emotions or negative viewpoints that we may have previously had upon that person. It could be anybody, right? It could be somebody who did something wrong to you or your family in the past. It could be somebody who did something bad to your country, to your society, to the global community in the past or the present day. And I think the reason for me that it was impactful, this quote, is it sheds light on the truth that is deeper within us all. And I want to share that with you as the first quote because I found it really meaningful, and I hope you find it meaningful too. So let's go to the next one. This one I really like as well. So here we go. If you do not know how to take care of yourself and the violence in you, then you will not be able to take care of others. You must have love and patience before you can truly listen to your partner or child. If you are irritated, you cannot listen. You have to know how to breathe mindfully, embrace your irritation, and transform it. Offer only understanding and compassion to your partner or child. This is the true practice of love. Thich Nhat Hanh, creating true peace, ending violence in yourself, your family, your community, and the world. So again, very, very deep and meaningful quote there, which I couldn't agree with more. And I guess at the end of the day, these teachings point us to something deeper within ourselves, right? That, as I've said in many of my previous videos, the problem of evil, the problem of violence, if we really think about it, it must be mastered from within. When you have truly learned to master yourself, your own negative emotions, your own fears, insecurities, anger, hatred, feeling upset, frustration, all those things, all that baggage, well, you learn to walk the path of peace and happiness. And I think that's what he was trying to teach us throughout all these years in his work, uh, and countless other things that he has done for humanity as a whole. So I hope this short video was valuable for you. And again, thank you for watching. I wanted to do this video to honor and remember Thich Nhat Hanh, because I think that when we love somebody and we want to honor them and remember them, one of the best ways to do so is to live and embody what they share with the world, right? And this goes to my last point. I can't find the quote or I can't find the video, but I do remember having seen Thich Nhat Hanh talk about how after the day he dies, please don't make a statue. Please don't make a big statue out of him. Please don't worship him. Please don't make him into some figure or some idea to worship. And I think that's a very wise move, because if anything, I think he spent, in my own understanding of it, is I think he spent his whole life trying to teach us and trying to point us to the fact that all that which you ever want, the love, peace, compassion, wisdom, is already within you. As many of the wise teachers would say, the seed of enlightenment is already all within us all, waiting for us to be realized. It is not something outside of us. It is not something external or out of our reach. It is within us all. And we must learn to do the practice of mindfulness, to do the practice of contemplation, self-reflection, to work through the layers of ego, to work through the layers of our emotions and thoughts and feelings, to get through to the heart of it all. And I think that's really, really beautiful. And so that's how I would like to remember Thich Nhat Hanh, and continue to, and I've still got so much more to learn from him, even though he's no longer with us here on planet Earth. So I hope this was valuable for you. Once again, thank you very much for watching, and in remembrance and honor of one of my most respected teachers who I admire the most, very, very much, Thich Nhat Hanh. Thank you. See you next time. สวัสดีครับ